Welcome back to me because I haven't been on YouTube in a hot minute, okay? But I have been working like crazy and I wanted to come on. I posted a video on, I think it was maybe earlier this week. I don't know. I can't remember now if it was Monday or Tuesday, but I posted a video and just kind of tried to give an update of what's been going on because a lot has been going on and transpiring. So I figured while I wait for my daughter to run in and get my coffee order, well, actually, it's tea. I'm not a coffee drinker, but we're at a coffee shop and she's going to come out and bring it to me because she loves me enough to do so. But I wanted to jump on real fast and just let you know before I have, and we're gonna grab a sandwich too. So before they make one of my favorites, have my little chai. Gotta have my tea. But I wanted to catch you up. So last year I started a series called Dear Future Husband, right? Okay, wait. Let me back up. First, let's get to the meat of everything. I have been working. I said that. I have been extremely busy. And the reason why I have been so busy is because I actually got a book deal, a multi book deal at that. So I have been, and I have not had a book out. It has been some years. And while I had really great success with my first book I was ever published, I started working in television after that and just doing other things, and life happened. So I didn't really pursue my love of books. And I did not, which I regret now, but I did not keep that motion and that momentum going after my first book. But now I have the time. I am still working in film, still working a little bit less in television, but I had the time and I started writing a book. And it was something different. It was faith based. And while I am a believer, people that know me know that. If you watch my content, you probably I hear me refer to scripture or talk about God. I've never been shamed to admit my faith, but I have never written about it or done a project that was faith-based, and I couldn't even understand why. Like I didn't it didn't even occur to me until someone brought it to my attention last summer, and they were like, "Hey Dee, why don't you write something faith-based?" And I was like, "Oh, like, okay." I kind of shrugged it off, and later I was thinking about it, and I said, "You know what? I've never written anything faith-based." Like, I went through my mental Rolodex and was thinking, and I said, "I've never truly edified and glorified God out loud, right? And doing what I love to do, which is writing." So last summer I actually wrote a book. It is faith based. It is a faith based romance. And before I knew it, one book turned into two, turned into three, turned into four. So I was on a roll and I titled this series the Beauty from Ashes series. So I knew, like, okay, I'll put the book out. And hi, Timothy. Hello, back to you. I'll put the book out and eventually get it going. I didn't know, how I was going to do that. And for those of you that aren't aware of the process of publishing, even self-publishing, it costs money to do that. You have to buy your ISBNs, you have to get your barcodes, you have to do your cover design, your typesetting of the book, all the whole process. And I just figured I would start it book one and take my time and go piece by piece. And out of the blue, like, I don't even still know how it happened. Greetings, hi to you. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up with a multi-book publishing deal, which is bananas, right? And I didn't write a query letter, I didn't chase after it. It literally fell right into my lap, and I am still astonished because it is still so surreal how it happened. But all of that to say, the first book of that series comes out on June 3rd. So I have been um, Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. So I have been working on getting that and doing the process working with a publisher because I've never worked with a publisher before. Any of the other books I've done have all been self-published. So this was something, a new experience. So I have been enjoying the process, working with the company and working with the team. So yeah, so I can't reveal the cover just yet. I will be able to do that very soon in a few weeks. I'll be able to put the cover up, but the book comes out June 3rd. It's called Emerald's Path. So I'm really, really excited about that. And then I'm slated for the next one in the installment of the series. That one's called Chasing Sunshine. So that one comes out a month later. So things are rolling, right? So then I'm thinking, I have my last year, I started a series called Dear Future Husband. And in this series, I was literally, it started by just having fun and being silly when I was shoveling from a huge snowstorm. And I was like, I think I feel like I need a husband again. Like I would rather be out doing something with somebody and having that special person and that person that has my back in my life. But I was like, how, what am I going to do? How are we going to do this? So I was, people were commenting on that video and saying this should be a series. So being the writer and producer I am, I sat there and I developed a series called Dear Future Husband, right? So I was just making these videos and saying what I desire for in a mate and a potential husband. And so I did all of that. And then now that I have this multi-book publishing deal, I decided to basically take that series and turn it into a book as well. So I am a third of the way through. That's why I stopped for lunch. I am going back home because I have to get back to work. I have to write some more. So I am turning Dear Future Husband into a faith-based romance book with the characters Micah and Navy. And I am about a third of the way finished. Yeah, I'm like exactly a third of the way done. And I'm just having fun right now. I did not intend for any of this to happen. I still have my thriller I want to release later in the year. I still have urban fiction duology I want to release later in the year. So I'm still doing those other books, but for right now, this faith-based romance, it hit hard and I, wanted to do it and here I am and this is what's happening. So I was like, let me at least update the YouTube community because I'm going to be attempt to be more present. Not even attempt. I am going to be more present. Y'all see UPS truck is coming behind. I don't know what they're doing in the parking lot, but we ain't going to worry about that. But I am definitely going to be more present on YouTube and release more videos, at least in the behind the scenes in the process of getting these books out and getting them published so you guys can see along with me what's going on, how everything is going, and just, have it be a fun time. And maybe, for any other aspiring writers or any other writers out there that are curious as to see how things progress, then this will be for you as well. So this is just a really quick pop in to say things are moving, positive things are happening. If you think that, God has forgotten you, he has not. So whatever is going on in your life, just know that it is for a reason. And I did not know the reason when I started writing those books. I had no destination in mind where they would go, what they would do, if anyone would even read them, because I have so much material in my computer that it's not even funny that, is written, no one gets to read it yet, right? But this series, these books have a place and you get to see that journey and yeah, somebody's going to read it. So that's exciting. I am so very proud of myself for getting all of that done. And because that's a lot of words, y'all. A whole series. And each book is between 50 and 60,000 words. Y'all know your girl's fingers be in there about to fall off, but that's okay because I am having an extreme amount of fun. So I am going to, I see my daughter's almost ready. She just waved out the door. So she's about to be here, but I am going to grab this lunch. I am going to get back home. I'm going to sit back in front of my computer, even though it's a beautiful day. It's kind of chilly still, but it's beautiful out. The sun is sunning. And, but I'm going to be writing. And yeah, we're going to do that. So it's going to be really, really fun and really, really sweet, everything that's going on. So I cannot wait to share it with you and keep you updated and show you that cover for Emerald's Path really, really soon. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you very, very soon. All right. So until then, enjoy your day. But whatever you do, please don't forget to let the day enjoy you on purpose. I will see you next time.